Good morning, everyone. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about stack. As you know, stack is a linear data structure and that follows the last in first out mechanism. That means the element which comes last that comes out first, and this can be done, the insertion and the deletion can be done at the pop end. Sorry, this is done at the top end. This is the top, and the insertion and deletions, the operations are push and pop. Push is the inserting an element and pop is the deleting an element. And also we have discussed push operation and the algorithm for push operation, and also the pop operation or pop algorithm. In this lecture we will discuss about the applications of stack. What are the applications of stack? So you can see here there are two different applications. The expressions that are in infix notation can be converted to postfix, and infix expressions can be converted to prefix expressions. So these are the applications of stack. That means whatever the expression may be, that will be stored in the memory location depending on these notations. And before going to the infix to postfix conversion, you must know what is infix expression, what is postfix expression, and what is prefix expression. So expression means it contains operands and operators. They are the operands like A, B, C, D. They are the operands, and the plus symbol, the subtraction symbol, the multiplication symbol, the division symbol, or this is the slash used for division symbol, also the power symbol, that these are the operators. So combinations of operands and operators are called as expressions. Now as you know, in case of infix expressions, the operator is in between operands. Here in this case there are operands and this is the operator. You can see the example. The simple example is suppose A plus B. So here this is A and B, these are the operands, and this plus symbol is operator. So this is the infix expression. Now another one is the postfix expression. This one. In case of postfix expression, the syntax is operand, then the operator. That means the operator will be at last. The example is written here: A, B plus. A, B, these are the operands, and plus symbol is operator. This has the same meaning similar to your A plus B. That means in the memory location, this is the way the expressions will be stored, or the operator and operands are stored in the memory location. Okay, and the prefix expression is, prefix means prefix. That means first the operator will be written, then the operands. Here this is the operator, then there are two operands, operand 1, operand 2, and the example is plus AB. So you must understand what is infix expression, what is postfix expression, and what is prefix expression. So we'll discuss about the application of stack. One is the infix to postfix expression. Sorry. So in case of infix to postfix expression, you must remember these rules or these steps. So these are important steps. So you can see here, and you must write this one. The first step says if the character is left parenthesis. Here the character means we'll take the expression as a string. Suppose I am writing one expression a plus b. Here this total expression is in infix expression, or the notation is in infix. That means this is the operand, this is the operand, and operator is in between operand. Now the total expression can be taken as the string. This is the collection of characters. This is one character, this is another character, this is another character. So we'll check one by one, or we'll scan one character by the next character. So if the first character, if the character is left parenthesis, then push to the stack, then that must be pushed, or that must be inserted to the stack. So for this expression there is no left parenthesis. So next we'll check if the character is operand. Here this is the character that is operand. Then you add to the postfix expression. Then the first expression will be, the expression contains the first operand. Okay. If the character is operator, suppose the next one is operator plus symbol, then check whether the stack is empty or not. Then you have to check the stack. So you need to use the stack. Here there will be one stack and one expression. So for this example a plus b, so first character is operand, so that will be added to the postfix expression. Then next is if the character is operator. If the character is operator, then check whether the stack is empty or not. Then there are two different conditions. You can see here the two different conditions. If the stack is empty, then push the operator into stack. Then if the stack is empty, push the operator into stack. That means the stack is empty. Now this operator is plus symbol, then that will be inserted, that will be pushed into the stack. So this is the stack, and this is the expression. Now the expression contains a and the stack is plus symbol. Okay. Now there is another condition. If the stack is not empty, then check the priority of the operator. Then you have to check the priority. If the stack is that stack contains already some character, then you have to check the priority. You must also remember the stack only contains the operators, not the operands. Here the stack does not contain the operands. The expression contains operator and operands, but the stack only contains the operators, operator symbols. So if the stack is not empty, check the priority of the operator. That means these are the operators present. Then you have to check if the stack is not empty, then there are two conditions. If the priority of the operator is greater than the operator present at the top of the stack, then push operator into the stack. Take one example. Suppose there is one stack that contains plus sign, or this is one operator. Then a new operator comes, that is suppose star. You must know this operator has the highest precedence over plus symbol. Star having the highest precedence over, or this highest priority over this plus symbol. Then there are two conditions. If the priority of the operator, this is the new operator, having this priority having greater than operator present at the top of the stack. This is at the top of the stack, there is a single operator, so this is the top value. So star having higher priority than this plus symbol or this operator, then push the operator into the stack. Then push this operator, this is the star, to the stack. That means star will be pushed into the stack. Okay, this is one condition. Another condition is if the priority of the operator is less than equal to operator present at the top of the stack, then what will you do? Then pop operator from the stack, add to the postfix expression, and go to step I. That means again this condition will be repeated, and that will be checked again. We'll check that one. if in the stack there is a star, that means it is a multiplication symbol, and the new operator, that is plus. Then you have to check if the priority of the operator is less than equal to operator present at the top of the stack. Here this priority of this operator plus sign having less priority than less than equal to operator present at the top of the stack. This is the top of the stack operator present. So this operator having the less priority, so that means in this case pop the operator from the stack. That means this operator will be popped out and that will be added to the expression. Now we have taken this one example. So the expression is a plus b. Now here we have already added a to the expression. Now this operator will be added to the expression. Suppose a, then star. Now again add to the postfix expression and check, go to step I. Again this process will be checked repeatedly. Okay, we'll see through an example after this one. The next one is if the character is right parenthesis. If the character is right parenthesis, then pop all operators from the stack. Whatever operator present in the stack, pop these all operators until it reaches left parenthesis. And all the operators present in the stack, that should be popped out, and you must add to the expression. You must add to the postfix expression. Okay, the next is after reading all the characters, you have to scan one by one characters. You have to check one by one character and check all the conditions. Then after reading all the characters, if all the characters are scanned, then you have to check if the stack is not empty. If the stack is not empty, that means the stack contains some operators. Then pop and add to the postfix expression. Again one by one, using the last in first out mechanism. From the top of the stack you have to pop out all the operators one by one and add to the postfix expression. Okay, these are the steps you must follow while converting infix to postfix expression. This is important one, infix to postfix expression. Suppose we have one example, a plus b into or star c. So you must use the stack here. Number of locations. So first character is a. So this is total expression. This is a string. So first a is the character. A is one operand. So this is the second condition. If the character is operand, then add to the postfix expression. Now suppose this one is the expression. So a, this is the first character, a will be added to the expression. Now the second one is plus symbol. Plus is the operator. If the character is operator, then check whether the stack is empty. We have to check whether the stack is empty. Now the stack is empty here. Then we'll follow which condition? 3a, this condition. If the stack is empty, push operator into stack. That means this plus sign will be pushed into the stack. So this contains plus symbol. The next step, next character is b. B is another operand. So if the character is operand, add to the postfix expression. Again b will be added to the postfix expression. The next is b completed. Then next is star. Okay, if the character is operator, this is point 3, step 3. Check whether the stack is empty. Now we'll go to the 3.b, this condition. If the stack is not empty, now the stack contains plus sign. The stack is not empty. Now we have to check the condition, check the priority of the operator. We'll follow which condition? This I. 3 point B, then point I, this condition. Now the priority of the operator is star. You have to check the priority of star when this plus or not. If the priority of the operator, now our operator is star, we have to check the condition. If the priority of the operator is greater than the operator present at the top of the stack, our operator present at the top of the stack is plus sign. Now we'll check the condition. If the priority of the operator, we have the operator star, this is having the higher priority than the operator plus present at the top of the stack, then push the operator into the stack, then the star will be pushed into the stack. Again I am repeating here, the stack only contains the operators, not the operands. Now we'll check the next. Now the star is completed. The next character is C. C is one operand. So if the character is operand, add to the postfix expression. Now this will be added to the postfix expression. Now completed. This is also completed. Now we'll check which condition? The fifth condition. After reading all the characters, if the stack is not empty, after reading all the characters, now the stack is not empty, that stack contains some operators. In that case, then pop and add to the postfix expression. Then pop all the operators, then add to the postfix expression. This is the postfix expression we have written here. Now one by one. Now the top of the stack operator is star, that will be popped out and added to the expression. The next is, this is completed. The next operator is plus. So plus will be again popped out, that will be added here. Now this is the postfix expression. So we have converted, this is the infix expression, A plus B into C, to your postfix expression. This is the postfix expression, A B C star C star plus. So this is the these are the steps to convert the infix to postfix expression, and this is one of the applications of stack. In the next lecture we'll discuss about the examples, how we'll convert the infix to postfix expression. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.